Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 191, excuse my throat, of our 365-day challenge, the BU 365-day challenge. Do one thing every day that improves us in some way. And this month, the month of July, we are focusing on the area of contribution. How do we show up in the world? What do we and how do we add value to the world and make the world a better place? That's my perspective. Of course, we can not make the world a better place, not add value, but then you're probably not working on a way to become a better version of yourself every day. So today our topic is fundraising and resources. Where do we get the resources to help make the world a better place? If we had to depend only on our own resources and on the things we have within us, that would mean we could only have a pretty small impact on the world, depending on what we have access and available to share with the rest of the world, right? Some of us have more things than others that we can contribute, but we all have things that we can contribute. So I learned a concept in the real estate industry and in a lot of other industries as well. Anything business, the vast majority of people that create and build and supersize businesses do not use their own money. They don't have millions of dollars to start a big business and then supersize and grow it. They don't have all of the knowledge and all the wisdom and all the resources that they need in order to create the business that they want. The same is true in real estate. A lot of times, real estate investors and people that want to buy real estate don't have the money on their own. It's why most people go and get a mortgage, right? They borrow and use the bank's money in order to live in the house they want today. So the concept of other people's money has been around for a long, long time, centuries actually, right? So how do we use this concept and idea in order to grow and help to raise money and funds and get resources to raise money for causes and things that we believe in? Because a lot of times, yeah, we can donate our time and energy to different organizations to make the world a better place, but they also need money just like businesses do, just like we do, to live and survive and operate. So I went online and I found a list of 100, see my pages of notes, different types of fundraisers, and they're broken into categories. The one thing cool about the internet is if you need ideas, it's really easy to brainstorm and get ideas to start getting your brain working off of by going online and doing searches. And so I went online, I grabbed a search, and there's 100 creative ways to fundraise or to find resources in order to raise money for something that you care about or something that you want to do or some organization. And some of them aren't even on this list. I was thinking of things like corporate sponsorship. It's not even on this list. Things like that. Different ways of raising money. Venture capital or other ways. But mostly, if you're doing things to make the world a better place, we can use those to start up businesses. But a lot of times, venture capitalists aren't going to be an outlet for fundraising. GoFundMe and online organizations now exist that can be used for fundraising or for getting resources needed for different causes. However, it turns out that they also have a very political side to them. So if they don't agree with what you're doing, they will shut you down. If they don't like your opinions in politics, they won't allow you or anyone you know or care about to do fundraising for certain types of events. We just saw that in the media this past week. GoFundMe shut down an entire very unjust weird thing, which we're not even going to go into. So I'm going to share a couple of these fun fundraiser things, and our action item today is to share in the comments below your favorite fundraising strategy, your favorite way to get resources, assuming that you've been involved in some sort of contribution situation before. And if you haven't, what of these or what appeals most to you? Share an idea that maybe, and I'm not going to read all 100 of these because there's a lot, and I'm pretty sure I can't read my writing in some situations, and some of them I've never done and never heard of. I've been involved in a lot of ways of raising funds and resources, but some of these I've never done. I've never been involved in a car smashing fundraiser, for example. But my favorite way, I'll share a couple of these, and then I'll share my favorite experience that I've had, and I did it for several years, so it's something I participated in over and over and over again because it was so much fun. So what are some ways that we can raise money? Scavenger hunts. I love scavenger hunts. Scavenger hunts are good for more than just kids' parties, right? Or treasure hunts. Let me see if I can if I can read these. A comedy night, can't read it. Oh, a head shaving fundraiser. I have never participated in a head shaving fundraiser. Trivia night, casino night, bingo night, pull tabs. That one wasn't on a list. I added that one because I know a lot of organizations, hockey, for example, hockey organizations need to raise a lot of money to pay for ice time in different communities, and the parents will often, at least in Minnesota, do pull tabs. They'll participate in pull tabs and sell those for fundraising. Silent auction, different events, galas, karaoke nights, donate and drive for a cause, donate a drink for a cause, shoe drive, product fundraisers. There's tons of product fundraisers, matching gifts, like corporate matching gifts. So if I donate $100, my employer would donate and match that and donate $100 to the cause. We do that a lot for kids' school and fundraising. Different product sales, cookie dough, wrapping paper, popcorn, wreaths, Christmas trees. I can't even remember all the fundraisers that we did with the kids over the years. There's been so many. Face mask fundraiser. I am not sure what that would be, but I'm sure we could have some fun coming up with an idea for that. Pizzas, all kinds of things that you can sell, all kinds of products and services, all kinds of companies. Think Girl Scout cookies, right? And then the Boy Scouts, wreath sales. They did trees sometimes. They did popcorn, all the different things that kids will either sell to raise money for their schools or different fundraisers for different organizations. Coupon books, done a lot of those. Airplane competition, no idea what that is. Readathon, raffles, make a snake when you collect change, and it's really good for schools. You make kids, each class brings in spare change with their parents' permission, of course, and then they just line it all up, and whoever has the longest, line all the coins up, and whoever has the longest one wins. That's a good competition one. Envelope fundraiser, pie in the face fundraiser, sleep in a box fundraiser, to work and relate to people that are homeless. That one I've never heard of before, but I can understand in certain areas why it might be successful. Sip and paint class, ultimate frisbee challenge, any kind of a physical challenge, walkathons, telethons. Now they have dance offs, all kinds of things, all kinds of social things. I like the idea of the car smashing fundraiser. That sounds fun. Battle of the Bands, bike relay race, murder mystery nights, dinner theaters, chili nights, casino nights, different types of tournaments, different types of raffles, polar bear plunges, different challenges can all be used to raise money. And I'm going to stop there because there's 100 plus. So you can always just Google if you need ideas for ways to raise funds. But share in the comments below your favorite way. My favorite way, when I worked for Procter & Gamble in Green Bay, Wisconsin, early in my career, that was actually my first job out of college, we would volunteer for a haunted house. Green Bay has got this old-fashioned village, and we would volunteer and we would decorate the village. In P&G and different other businesses sponsored a different building or area of this village every year for Halloween. We would decorate it for Halloween. We would turn it from a regular old-fashioned village to a haunted village, and then hand out candy and treats and play games and do things with the kids that would go through. It was a really safe way and a safe place for parents to bring their kids and enjoy something really fun and festive for the Halloween holiday. And they knew that all of the candy and everything was safe. There was no concern over safety, etc. So that was my favorite thing. I did that 5 years in a row. I participated and volunteered at that, and it was by far my most engaging, most fun, because we got to dress up. We dressed up as witches usually most years, and we had big cauldrons, and we changed the theme of the haunted. We had the barn. We had the haunted barn every year, and we would change the theme of it, and it was a fun project because we had an interdepartmental group that volunteered for the event, and we got to decorate and have fun and party and entertain kids and play games with the kids and hand out candy in a fun and safe environment. So that was my favorite fundraiser, and I've been involved in a lot of different fundraisers. Of this list, I participated in probably 80% of them in some way, shape, or form. So it's really fun. So today, think about fundraisers or how you can get resources for things that you care about. Share in the comments below your favorite, just like I've just shared mine, and go out and have an awesome day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.